Hello, I am Milka and welcome to another episode with Open Your Soul, the podcast. So today I'm doing a book review and it's a wide topic about our thoughts. So this is the book, yeah. It's called As a Man Thinketh. I am so sure all of you have heard the statement of as a man thinks, so he becomes. And also, good thoughts and actions have never yielded bad results. So basically today I'm doing this book review on As a Man Thinketh. I was just passing through my dad's library. If he hears this, okay, I was passing through his library and then I found this book and I saw it to be so interesting. So I was going through this book and the first thing that captured my eye is the fact of thoughts and character. How thought and character they are connected. Yeah, they are very connected together with the circumstances. Have you ever thought or felt that your thoughts are somehow connected to some of the results that you get, like some of the thinking that you have in your head or whatever you perceive in your head is somehow connected to what happens in your life either now, tomorrow, or the future. So basically that's it. And the rate of this book is let's see, I think it's a book that was downloaded from the internet. So yeah, basically if you search there you'll get it. It's a good book. So this the writer is James Allen. Yeah, he's from England, I guess. Yeah, so the first thing that he's talking about in this book is about thought, character, and circumstances. So I find this to be very interesting because in his book he's giving examples. He's giving examples of how this is connected, about all this, how they are connected. And the first thing he's talking about is that every act of a man springs from the hidden seeds of his thought and could not have appeared without them. Okay, this is a wide statement, but I will try to elaborate, giving an example. For example, okay, I'll give an example of a friend. I have a friend of mine. She probably knows herself, but there's a time she influenced me to something called positive thinking and whatever. Like if you have this positive thinking, there's something about the world you are thinking and how it happens according to how you think. So when you're thinking about something and when you have positive thoughts, always it always comes back to happen when you have positivity. Like for example, in this book they were giving an example of how good thoughts and actions can never produce bad results and bad thoughts and actions can never produce good results. For example, Sisi, mostly us like human beings, we always focus on changing the circumstances rather than changing ourselves. In what impact, they have given an example of a rich man who is suffering from a disease because of his gluttony, and he's willing to pay a lot of money so that he can surpass that disease, or the disease can disappear, or he can heal or whatever, but he's not willing to change his glutinous ways so that it can help him to do what to get rid of the disease. So basically, as you think, like how you think, how you process your thoughts, they always come back to you. They always bring back the circumstances of life. For example, if you sit down and today you just say, like, you avoid like the negative thoughts, you have positive thinking, you say like, I'm going to do this within a number of times, me always say the universe listens. It always listens to whatever you pray for. It always listens to whatever you ask for. It always listens to each and every thought that you always want. So whatever you think, the circumstances or the results will be according to how you think, or according to how you think, or according to the thoughts that you perceive in your head. So basically this is a very wide book, and I'm trying to find the where to start from, or how to put this in simpler words so that you can understand. And another thing that this book interestingly taught me is that circumstances does not make a man, it reveals him to himself. I don't know if I'm making sense, but circumstances, they never make a man, it just reveals who he was initially. And I can give an example. Okay, let me talk of betrayal while I'm basing on this circumstance issue. You can, if you are asked right now, can your friend betray you or whatever, your quick answer will be she cannot or he cannot. But the right answer is actually they can and they will. They just need the right circumstance for them to do that. Let me give an example. If your friend, he or she is told that if they betray you, they'll be given a certain amount of money, or they'll be given something that they have been wishing for a long time, and they know whatever they do, they will never get that thing. Do you think they will betray you or not? They just need the right circumstance. That's why me personally usually say, as much as we have trust in people, as much as we have trust in the world or whatever, or friends or whatever, yes, we'll have friends. We cannot ignore the fact that they're there or they help us, but we should not be blind. Yeah, that's the word I use. You should not be blind to whatever can be put in place in front of you, because when they are placed with the right circumstance, trust me, they can betray you, and they will betray you, and they'll continue betraying you. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but that's just nature, and that's how we were created to be. When they're placed with the right circumstance, then they reveal their true selves to themselves. Hata kama wao wenyewe hawakuwa wanajua, like there's this part of them that it gets revealed because the right circumstances are there. So yeah, wow, this book is long. I wish I could continue. Yeah. And another thing that this writer was talking about is about cultivating towards perfection. How once you align your thoughts well, then you start cultivating towards your perfection. He gave an example of a gardener cultivating his plot. He keeps it free from weeds and growing the flowers and fruits which he requires so may a man tend the garden of his mind. This is an example that I'll give. Like when a gardener is gardening his farm, he keeps it free from weeds or whatever. And if he does not keep it from the weeds, the garden cannot stop growing, whether the gardener has planted something or not. There will be weeds if he does not cultivate. It's the same way as your thoughts. You can always keep your thoughts clear from what you want, clear from whatever you anticipate, clear from whatever you want. So your thoughts can be like a garden. You can keep your garden clean. If you decide to ignore your garden or abandon it, it will definitely grow something, whether you cultivated it or not. The weeds will grow whether you are there or not. At the same time, you can decide to cultivate your garden, keep it clean, keep it from dust or whatever, and it will yield good results. So this is a wide book, and that is just a preview of whatever it holds. I will definitely create more time to discuss in deeper details about this book. I'll try and invite someone who will also read it, because actually it's a good book, wide, encouraging, and educating. So if you loved whatever I just did, this is just a start. I hope you sit, relax, and wait for my next episode, because I'll be doing more of this. I will review this book into deeper details. That was just a snapshot of whatever I'll be doing. So thank you for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, share, and yeah, comment on the comment section, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell so that you're notified on my next video. Thank you. Goodbye.